I invented a story that kind of illustrates the absurdity of political thinking. Imagine a Republican and a Democrat standing on a sidewalk when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a car comes up, slams into a telephone pole. The Democrat says, ha, the driver must have been a Republican because he's racist, and, there was a black man standing over there and he was probably trying to hit him and missed. Now, the Republican guy said, are you nuts? That driver was definitely a liberal Democrat. I mean, he looked at that pole, the road, even the car that he was in, maybe the clothes that he was wearing. He didn't buy any of that stuff. It's all provided by the government. So he's completely irresponsible, doesn't know the value of a dollar, just doesn't care. And that's why I ran into that pole. The moral of that story is, in politics, you can say anything you want. As long as you get people to believe it, that's all that matters, because truth and facts are useless in political thinking. Well, brings us to Obamacare. Conservatives are just sure it's a complete terrible thing. It's going to totally fail, and they love it whenever there's a bad story out there. Democrats, of course, it's going to be the greatest thing in the world, absolute success. Now realize January 1st is not even here yet, so whoever signs up on the exchanges can't begin getting services until then. So there's no way of saying it's a success or a failure at this point. Yet, let me quote to you a liberal economist by the name of Paul Krugman, who wrote an article, and he titled it, this is just a few days ago, ready for this? Obamacare's Secret Success. Yeah, I'm not going to bore you with the details of that. Let me read to you the last comment in the article, though. This is great. Health reform is starting to look like a bigger success than even its most ardent advocates expected. The biggest fans of Obamacare could not have dreamed of the success that it's already having. Paul, dude, are you kidding me? You can't say that just yet. Let me make it real clear what success with Obamacare would be, and let's not miss this. And so don't let the conservatives or the liberals sway us from the very simple reality of whether this works or not. It was promised that about 30 million people who did not have access to health care would now have access. At the same time, it would not wreck our economy, destroy our health plans, or lower the quality of our health care. If that happens, conservatives, guess what? It's a success. If it doesn't happen, then liberals, you can't just say it's a success and try to get people to believe it if it's not. Stop that already. Let's let it play out. If it's a success, great. If it's not, well, we'll figure out something else to do.